But for y'all, okay, so if y'all don't know, Atlanta got rough after the pandemic. Like the other day, this lady asked me, she was like, "Hey Dan, can you walk me to my car?" And I was like, "Sure thing." And as soon as we got to her car, I'm like, "Can you drive me to mine?" Cause bitch, I'm 115 pounds. You thought this was a one-way trip? Cause ladies, it's a dick move to ask someone to walk you to your car cause it's dangerous outside, and then you just leave them there. You know how many times I walked a woman to her car at midnight? We get to her car, I'm like, oh damn, I guess I gotta walk back by myself. She's like, oh, that's crazy, good night. And then I'm walking back alone and scared, being like, damn, I really wish I had a man right now. She was scary as fuck. Fucking A. People, all this, the bunch of homeless dudes in Atlanta, and they're real creative. Like I had one, there's this one guy, he's on Edgewood in Atlanta, and he reads love poems to you. And every time I've seen him, I've been with a woman. First time I was with a black woman, he's like, hey brother, black love, we love to see it. Second time I was with a white woman, he was like, love is love, nigga. I was like, I don't know this woman. Right. Everyone in Atlanta wants to own a gun. I was walking with my white friend downtown Atlanta. He was like, hey bro, we good. And he pulls up his shirt and he's got a pocket knife. I was like, nigga, we gonna get robbed twice. And he's like, no, you gotta stay safe in these streets. I'm like, calm down, Peter Parker. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. I say, I'll admit this though. Men, we don't know how to be safe. Because I was doing a private event for a rapper the other day, and I was leaving, and he's like, hey bro, text me when you get home safe. And I was like, I'd rather die. I'd rather get robbed, shot, everything taken from me than to text another grown man. Hey bro, got home safe. And then he double taps it and that heart pops up. You just killed me. It's not worth it. Fuck all this shit, bro. I'm trying to learn how to date. I'm learning red flags, bro. I'm learning red flags. I was talking to one girl, she said she was spiritual. I'm like, oh, this bitch talks to rocks, bro. You gotta get out of here. Can't be I was one time that joke, because I see women's faces who talk to rocks be like, he's not funny anymore. So the women in the front row are like, I hope you get robbed. Shut up. Now y'all wild. Every time I talk to a woman who's into astrology, I always give them $1 because they sound homeless. I was talking to one girl, she's like, I'm a Gemini, I have 2 personalities. I was like, ma'am, I don't have change. I don't have change. Are y'all Geminis? Shout out! Hold on, let me get my dollar. Oh, crazy. Trying to learn how to date, man. I learned I can't hit on alcoholic women anymore. I can't do it. I had one girl, she almost drank me into poverty. Y'all laughing, we were at the bar, she was like, hey Dan, another round. I was like, bitch, I work at Target. I make $15 an hour, I don't know what the fuck you think this is. Whole time I was on my phone. She's like, what are you texting other women? I'm like, no, I'm texting Bank of America right now. I'm like, y'all don't see any suspicious activity? Y'all just gonna let me do that shit? Y'all not gonna freeze my account? I'm looking at the bartender like, nigga, cut us off. Because when you make hourly, you view money you spend in terms of hours of your life. So every drink she ordered, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to work Saturday. She ordered a tequila, I'm like, there goes Sunday. It's all over because this bitch is thirsty. God. That girl annoyed the fuck out of me, bro. Really, she hit me up the other day. She was like, hey Dan, you wanna go out? I was like, bitch, I'm gay. I can't do this anymore. She's like, oh my God, let's celebrate. I'm like, I'm gonna be gay by myself. It's cheaper that way. Just trying to figure this shit out, bro. I love y'all as an audience. Y'all are cool. Y'all a cool audience. Y'all don't understand. Some audiences will make comedians drive home with no music. So you'll be driving home like, you know what? Target ain't that bad. It ain't $15 an hour, I can make it work. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being here because I've done shows where there are 2 people in the audience, and as soon as they called me up, one of them left. So now I'm looking at this last dude like a hostage situation. I'm like, bro, we can both go home to our families. It's not like, God, man. All this dating and stuff. I don't know. I like how people view cultures from a distance. Like I had a white friend. He was like, "Hey Dan, why do black people love postal codes so much?" I was like, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "You know, in rap songs, they're like, I'm from the 404. I'm like, nigga, you mean area code? No black person give a fuck about your postal code? Hey, Don, what you repping? I remember that 30078, right? I was like, bro, you need to go back to Taylor Swift. This is not for you. This is not for you. Do y'all like diversity? You felt that tension in the room? You're like, fuck, this is the last show. Not working at Target after this. It's not a trick question. It's just, here's the thing. I like diversity. I don't like forced diversity. I don't like forced. Like I was watching that new Lord of the Rings show, and it had a black elf in it. And I'm like, niggas weren't there. There were no black elves in Middle Earth. Maybe Southside Earth, but not Middle. The fuck? Like I can believe the talking dragon, but us, that's too far. That's stupid.